Amazon's Prime Day deals have come and gone. Analysts predicting a record number of sales, possibly even bigger than Black Friday. But how do you know if you really got the best deal? Joining us this morning is the savings angel, Josh Elledge. Always great to have you.
Yes.
So let's talk first about how successful it was. Because obviously it was in competition with Walmart, Target, some other retailers. Was it successful?
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, Amazon doesn't release their numbers, but based on what we know about last year and the fact that they've expanded it to 48 hours instead of 36 hours, and the fact that Amazon just dominates e-com right now compared to anybody else, it was... They sold some stuff, Amy. They sold some stuff.
They did sell some stuff. I bought one thing for $5. That was it. So they didn't make a lot of money off of me, but that's okay. But how do you know, Josh, if you're really getting the best deal, especially if you're buying a big ticket item?
Yeah, so this is really, really important. Consumers need to understand that just because there's a major shopping event or just because something is advertised on the front page of an ad or like it looks like they're really promoting it like it's the best deal ever, it may not necessarily be the best deal ever. And there are ways you can find that out. Now, the easiest way you could do this, say, for example, with my wife and I, our experience with Amazon Prime Day, I'm like, I bought one thing. I bought because I'm like, I don't need an Instant Pot, don't need TV, don't need all this other stuff, but I do need to replace my electric toothbrushes. Ours both went dead. It's like seemingly at the same time.
And you have to brush your teeth.
And you have to brush my teeth, yes. And so my dentist is like, yeah, go ahead and get the, the Pulse ones or whatever. So so we looked at it, it's like, okay, it's 50% off for an Oral-B toothbrush. Okay, so the next thing I do is I go into Google Shopping, do a quick search, find out that the lowest price anywhere else was about $65 compared to $45. And so, for me, that's good enough.
Okay.
I feel like I've done my due diligence. And then, of course, read the reviews. I have a blog article, by the way, on how to spot fake reviews.
Really?
Yeah,
I have to read that because I'm one of those review people, too. I read all of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can get lost in the reviews.
It's really fascinating. So if you look at consumer behavior over the past 10 years, I'm excited about this because I've been studying and leading consumer behavior for the past 10 years. Consumers are more diligent than they've ever been, and we're getting really, really good at what we do. However, marketers are really trying to combat us hard by, all the fake reviews and all that nonsense. But yeah, at our savingsangel.com, there's a blog post we studied fake reviews and all that kind of stuff, like how to spot them.
I need to read that for sure. Okay, so last but not least, if you made an impulse buy on Prime Day, and you're like, oh, now what do I do, right?
Yeah.
I always feel like it's a little bit of a pain to return stuff.
Well, it's getting easier and easier and easier, and because Amazon knows this, and they wanted to make it frictionless, and so they keep making it easier. So if you have a Amazon kiosk now, of course you can bring Amazon returns to Kohl's.
Yes.
And so I've done this. You don't have to box it up. All you got to do is just bring in your phone, show them the barcode, slap the T-shirt on the counter, and
that's it.
That's it.
You don't even have to have a paper receipt or anything.
Nothing.
Okay.
No, you don't have to box it up. Just just throw it on the counter. They scan your barcode for the return that you already did. It's super easy. And then they give you a 25% off coupon at Kohl's when you do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so
pretty smart.
That is smart because then you're like, oh, I'm already here. I guess I'll just go see what else they have, right?
That's exactly what I did.
All right, so as far as Walmart and Target are concerned, will we hear from them about how, and I think some of the deals are still going, aren't they?
So what we saw this year is more retailers got in on this event than ever before. I think last year was about 250. Now there are over 300 that had these unofficial anti-Prime Day deals, and some of which, by the way, are still going on right now.
Okay. All right, so we'll have to wait and see how those numbers look, but pretty impressive. Always good to have you, Josh Elledge, savingsangel.com. Always nice to have you here with us.
Amy.
Thanks. All right, Bob, back to you.
Amy, thank you.